One of my favorite Alabama songs, though. Song of the South, sweet potato pie, and shut my mouth. One of the big things that's going on right now at Walt Disney World is the changeover from what used to be Splash Mountain, which was a ride predicated on basically a dead IP, the movie Song of the South, and they've replaced it, I think, legitimately so, with a living IP, The Princess and the Frog. It's a movie that people are actually watching, that people care about, it's relevant, and it's relatable to people across various sections of Americana culture. People from Louisiana love it because they've got a princess from Louisiana. African American girls love it because, wow, a princess that looks like me that I can identify with. And I think these are all very valuable things. And it's not just woke culture taking over. This is something, representation does matter. And that's why, from a certain point of view, and this is something that people are going to get a little bit weird about, Song of the South does also matter. However, when they did Song of the South, they just didn't do it right. The stories of Brer Rabbit, Brer Bear, Brer Fox, these stories are actually very valuable stories that came from African American culture while these men and women were held in the bondage of slavery. These were a sense of them to have their own culture. These were stories that were told in the plantations by men and women held in the bondages of slavery. African American men and women that were trying to find their way to freedom. I want to hear these stories, but maybe the way they were done in the movie wasn't really the way it should have been told to me than the general public. So another related topic, the stories of Bass Reeves and all of the things that he accomplished in real life were the inspiration for the Lone Ranger. But much like the terrible mistakes of Song of the South, they decided to whitewash Bass Reeves' story and make him a white man with a black mask on his face. Now, more recently, history is doing that man justice because there is a TV series called Lawman Bass Reeves. But I think it's valuable to say that his story deserved to be told the right way, just as the stories of Brer Rabbit, Brer Fox, Brer Bear deserve to be told the right way. Because there's a piece of history there. I think it's our responsibility to really share these facets of our American culture. I think a lot of people would really like to learn these things. America deserves to give these stories proper respect. We should give these stories a platform. Make the movie, but make it the right way. Get African American historians, movie writers, and animators, actual learned people, historians who know African American history the right way. Collegiate level people who are really going to tell this story right. They exist, they're out there, and they would love to tell these stories. There's an interest in knowing the truth. There is a value to these stories, a cultural, historic value. There's a story there that popular culture does not really know and doesn't properly respect, and we should. Anyways, that's just my take on it. I think that there would be so much value. Oh, and Bobby Iger, there would be money to be made. There would be so much money to be made. People will go and watch this movie. Good. It's my take anyway.